There was a little bird named Lino. He wasn't the strongest or the fastest in his flock, but his heart burned with the desire to reach Sun Mountain, the final destination of the great annual migration. The journey was long, a true marathon through the skies. For the first few weeks, Lino flew enthusiastically. He beat his wings vigorously, trying to keep up with the falcons and eagles leading the group. He flew fast, burning all his energy to prove he belonged. But the mountain hardly seemed to get any closer. The headwind whipped at him. The rain soaked his feathers, making them heavy. Exhaustion, like a cold fog, began to settle into his bones. Lino started flying lower and lower. His muscles ached. He looked at the other birds who seemed to fly effortlessly, and he felt like a failure. "I'm not cut out for this," he thought, landing on a lonely tree in the middle of the desert as the flock vanished over the horizon. "My wings are weak. The mountain is a dream for bigger birds." He was ready to give up and build his nest right there in that dry, lifeless place. As the sun set, an old owl, who had been flying silently at the back of the flock, landed beside him. "Has the journey worn you out, little bird?" she asked in a gentle voice. "I can't go on," Lino whispered, defeated. "I flew as fast as I could, but the mountain is still so far away. I've failed." The owl looked at the distant horizon and then back at Lino. "You haven't failed, Lino. You've just confused the journey." "What do you mean?" Lino asked. "You watched the falcons," the owl said. "They are sprinters. They sprint. But this little bird isn't a sprint. It's a migration. It's a marathon." The owl continued. "You spent all your energy trying to be the fastest. But in a marathon, the secret isn't speed. It's pace. The secret isn't about never getting tired, but about learning to fly even when you're tired. The wind you fought against," she said, "is the same wind that can carry you if you stop fighting it and learn to glide. Your wings aren't weak. They've just been used the wrong way. The marathon of life," the owl concluded, "isn't won by those who never fall, but by those who, tired and aching, find the courage to beat their wings just one more time." Lino rested that night, but at dawn, he didn't stay behind. He took flight again. He was no longer the fastest. He stopped watching the falcons. He just stuck to his own pace. There were days when the exhaustion was almost unbearable, but he remembered the owl. "Keep beating your wings. Just keep going." Weeks later, long after the sprinters had burned out and given up, Lino, the tired but persistent bird, crossed the final valley and landed on top of Sun Mountain. This story teaches us a profound truth about the marathon of life. Many of us are just like Lino. We start our dreams, our careers, our goals with a burst of energy. We look around, at social media, at the falcons, and we try to keep their pace. We go all out, 110% every day, and inevitably, we burn out. We become that tired bird, sitting on a dry branch, watching the world go by, believing the problem is our weak wings. But the old owl's lesson is this: you're not tired because you're weak. You're tired because you've been trying to run a marathon like it's a 100-meter dash. Life doesn't require you to be the fastest. It requires you to be the most resilient. Success isn't about who finishes first. It's about who keeps showing up, day after day, even when they don't feel like it. Being tired isn't a sign to quit. Being tired is just part of the journey. It's a reminder to adjust your pace to find the currents that can help you. Whether that means asking for help, taking a day off, or changing your strategy. Don't compare yourself to the falcons. You have your own migration to complete. We all have days when we feel like Lino, exhausted and ready to give up. Your journey is valid. Comment below. What's the marathon you're running right now that's wearing you out the most? Let's share our journeys and support each other in the comments. If this story touched your heart and gave you the strength to keep going, please leave a like and share this video. You might not know it, but there may be a tired bird in your life who needs to hear this message today. And for more powerful stories that feed your soul for the marathon of life, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Remember, rest if you must, adjust your pace, but never ever stop flying toward your mountain.